faut croire, hein.
Ça fait longtemps
Ça fait quelques mois maintenant.
The announcement of these tax charges and their pre-election timing represents such a calculated attempt by the Kremlin to exact revenge against a political opponent that it is incumbent upon Western leaders to speak out. Mr. Bush has called Mr. Putin. Other Western leaders must place those calls. Russia should not even be considered for further multilateral agreements or arrangements while its political structure uses government control to suppress political dissent. I think it is important to understand that under the Convention, any country can bring a state-to-state complaint concerning systemic abuses of human rights. It is important to note that the same can be said in respect to the OSCE. And it is fair to state that this concerted attack on my clients will find its way into court documents eventually at Strasbourg.
Breach of its treaty commitments under the European Convention on Human Rights. You're talking about the
We have asked ourselves, what possible justification is there for Khodorkovsky to be in jail? Under Russian law, there's no basis for it. What I fear is we now understand the basis. It is an economic basis. Mr. Khodorkovsky is in jail so that he cannot defend his economic interests. There are those in the Kremlin that fear taking the man on when he can speak for himself. So rather than allow him to speak for himself, incarcerate him, leave him with 220 volumes of documents, leave him unable to properly communicate with counsel, and will show our political opponent. This is such a flagrant violation. And this latest act merely represents the tip of a very, very serious iceberg in terms of these attempts. And the damage being sustained by my client are absolutely incalculable.